An African mom will always try and ensure that her family gets fresh food. Even in the driest of places, she'll do whatever it takes to ensure that she can save on some of the foods that she needs to get from the local market. Here we can see a sack garden. Tomatoes have been planted, and these are sacks that are from cement. Hi everybody, this is African Mom, and today we are going to talk about something African moms love to do. It is a good afternoon, it is bright, and not as cold as it has been on the outskirts of Nairobi. I don't know how Nairobi has been, but here it has been terribly cold, but today it is warm. So people have become increasingly aware of their health. They are concerned about the cleanliness of the foods they take in. They want to be sure where they purchase their foods from. They want to know if they are to buy them from the market. They want to buy it from a vendor they are sure of where they have purchased them from. Because there are so many rumors about foods that we buy. Some we hear are planted using water that is not safe. That is dirty water. It could even be from the sewage. And some fruits, we are told, they are actually sprayed to make them look good so that the customer can be able to buy them. And even generally now, the economy is really high, and many people are struggling because of the food prices. So if there's an avenue to be able to reduce the cost, and you know, the kitchen budget takes a high part of any household. So an African mom would definitely look out to be able to save on foodstuffs by having her own food garden. This is a kitchen garden, or a garden that is next to her kitchen, or just in the environment around the home, where she could be using little water, even from the waste from the water from the kitchen. She can water the plant. But the idea is that she can be able to use organic manure. She can be able to monitor them by ensuring that they grow well. So they will be safe, they'll be clean for her family. They'll also be fresh. And she'll save on time, the time she will waste going to the market, and the chances of her also doing impulse buying will be reduced. So allow me to show you this food garden using the available local material and the types of fruits that have been planted. If you are new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing, leave a comment, and because this channel talks about African women's world, let us know what else you want us to include. Because we talk about culture, we talk about dress, we talk about religion, we talk about the African woman who is working, we talk about the entrepreneur, the African entrepreneur, African woman who is an entrepreneur, many more topics. The one who cooks, the one who takes care of the children, she's the one who is doing the parenting both for young and older people, her relationship with the family, what her role is. And this is an interesting channel. If you want to participate, kindly let me know, because I've put the email in the comments, in the description below. So come with me as we look at this food garden. Allow me to flip over so that we show you the other. So this is how this food garden looks. You can see that The materials that have been used are sack. For these two are sacks. These are cement sacks that have just been cut and folded, and sand and soil, not sand, it's soil that has been put in with manure. And what has been grown, as you can see, this is pilipili hoho in Kiswahili. So it is green pepper. There's another green pepper here. But this is a tomato which has been pruned. This is the pruning. You can see what pruning is here, where they reduce the stock so that they can produce more. But it has also been supported on the wall so that it's not too heavy when it fruits. Then we have another vegetable here. It is called the African nightshade. This is managu. Then we also have a tomato here. We have the green peppers, you can see. Then we have the spring onions. Those are already 3 or so crops that we can see there. Then this is a vegetable that is called murenda, very popular for the western part of Kenya. Then we have a container here. This is actually a water bottle that has just been cut, and there is a fruit that has been grown in it. This is a pawpaw fruit. So whether it will stay here and fruit from here or it will be transplanted, not so sure. We have another vegetable here that is called muchicha. Normally this vegetable can be eaten on its own, or it can be mixed with this managu, and it becomes very delicious. And here you can see tomatoes that have already been harvested. They have been harvested, though they have some fruit still on. We have spring onions also there. Then we have a fruit. This is an avocado fruit. Same as the pawpaw there. Not sure whether it will grow from here, but definitely it's going to be transplanted elsewhere. Then this is also tomato. You can see there is a irrigation style here where the bottle has a hole. Yeah, there's a hole at the bottom, and that's how it works. So as it sits here, it is just dripping. So that's drip irrigation. Yeah, and they have been placed on stone so that they don't get torn or wear out quickly. Now this is another pawpaw tree. As you can see, this one has grown quite big. We have another pawpaw tree here, together with a tomato that has been supported on the wall. Look at that. And then, wow, here we have tomatoes, and they have already been harvested. And just look at that. Look at that. If you can be harvesting 2 or 3 every day, that's enough for the kitchen, for your budget. Yeah? Then look at that. Is that the way they're harvested? With this, with this, with this. But that's a lot. Then there's another tomato here. This is a different variety. These are the very small ones. But as you can see, this has done quite well. Has done quite well. Then on this side, we have these containers that are also from water bottles. So you don't need to throw away the water bottles. They can actually be functional. They can be made use of. So this is a lemon tree, also being propagated here, and will be transplanted. Then there's another tomato here. As you realize, tomatoes are the ones that are most used in the kitchen. So if you have a number of them, this can save a lot. Together with maize here. And this also has maize. And this is tomato, and also with some maize. So as we can see, this is a good kitchen garden. Good kitchen garden harvesting taking place. I hope you have learned something, but you don't really need a big space. As an African mom, you need to do some farming to give your family excellent service. And this can also be given to our children, where they can also be tasked to be watering them so that they learn early. Some children think that some of these foods are just got from the supermarket. They do not know where they come from. This brings us to the end of our episode on kitchen garden. I hope it has been helpful and that you have learned something from today's video. I know there are other technologies, more modern, that are out there, and if you feel that you are able to share with us, please let us know in the comment section, because we are here to learn. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.